It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, June 16, 2022. Brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Church service for Mary Alice Rom, 87 of Muleshoe, was held on June the 6th at St. John's Lutheran Church in Lariette. Mary Alice died Thursday, June 2nd in Farwell. She was born December the 7th, 1934, and happy to I.L. Bauer and Lenny Edna Dollard Bauer. She married Ernest Rom in Canyon on January the 23rd, 1955. Mary Alice was a loving mother, wife, and homemaker while being actively involved in her church and her community. As an active member of St. John Lutheran Church in Lariette, she served the Lord and shared God's love as a Sunday school teacher, VBS leader, Braille worker, youth leader, and Lutheran Women's Missionary League officer and member. Known for her beautiful voice, Mary Alice sang at numerous weddings, funerals, civic functions. Throughout the years, she supported her children by being a 4-H leader and PTA officer. Her accomplishments included conservation homemaker by Blackwater Valley Soil Conservation District in 1968, outstanding 4-H leader in 1971, and Woman of the Year. Some of her favorite activities were square dancing, singing, laughing, crafting, and making elaborate Christmas stockings for everyone in the family. 37 total she made. Mary Alice is preceded in death by her parents and 4 siblings. She is survived by her husband, Ernest Rom of Muleshoe, 4 children, Ruth Owen and her husband, Billy of Muleshoe, Alta Robertson and husband, John of Amarillo, Nancy Davis and her husband, Lyndall Linney of Bells, Clayton Rom and his wife, Tammy of Bowie. 8 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren also survive her. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Lutheran Braille Workers of Life in Christ Academy, Preschool, 725 County Road, DD, Farwell, Texas, 79325, or the St. John Lutheran Church, 725 County Road, DD, Farwell, Texas, 79325. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. Please keep the family of Mary Alice Rom on your prayer list today. Chapel service for Joseph Emil Trey Fontrop III, age 40, of Sudan, was held earlier in the week on Tuesday, June 14th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe with Radon Stanford officiating. Trey died Wednesday, June the 7th in Clovis. He was born May 21st, 1982 in Abilene to Joseph and Debbie Williams Fontrop Jr. Trey was a member of the Trinity Christian Center Church here in Muleshoe. He is survived by a son, Keegan Ireland Fontrop of Dumas, his mother, Debbie Mullins, and her husband, Fred of Sudan, and his father, Joseph Fontrop Jr. The family suggests memorials be sent to the American Cancer Society, 3411 73rd Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79423. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Trey Fontrop on your prayer list today. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy, located right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, your local hometown home-owned pharmacy, where Christine Isaacson, the pharmacist, and her wonderful, helpful employees can help you out with any of your needs. Now, during the whole month of June, all men's gifts items will be 15% off, so make sure to stop by and find that perfect gift for Father's Day, which is this Sunday. Father's Day, all June men's gifts at K&K Pharmacy are 15% off now at K&K Pharmacy. And, of course, they'll wrap your gift free of charge there at 1411 West American Boulevard right here in Muleshoe. Call them 806-272-7511. You can come in the store, you can call, and they can deliver here to your home in the Muleshoe area. Also, you have that very convenient drive-through window on the west side of the building, and they're open Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Christine Isaacson, the pharmacist, and her wonderful employees, your local hometown home-owned pharmacy, K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, where they remind you, get 15% off all men's gifts during the month of June, and it's the perfect time to stop by and find that perfect gift for Father's Day, which is this Sunday at K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe. Well, looking at our weather forecast, it's been brutally hot for the past 6 days. Back on Thursday last week, a week ago from today, the high was only 94 and the low was 62, but that was the last day in the 90s. As at the Muleshoe Mesonet Station on Friday, the high was 102 with a low at 66. Saturday last week, June 11th, 106, so that was our peak. 106 degrees last Saturday. Low was 71. On Sunday, the high was 105. The low was 72. Then Monday, to start off this week, the high was 100. The low was 70. Tuesday, the high was 100. And the low was 72. Then yesterday, on June 15th, Wednesday, the high was 101 and the low was 69. So we've gone through quite a burst of hot temperatures there for the past 6 days in the Muleshoe area, and not much rain to speak of it. We had good rains in May, as the Muleshoe Mesonet Station got 3 inches and 82 100ths. In May, the Earth Mesonet Station right next to Toke Plant got 3 inches and 57 100ths during the month of May. Then on to June, where we're in the middle of, the Muleshoe Mesonet Station only has 6 100ths of an inch of rain. The Earth Mesonet Station has 87 100ths of an inch of rain. For our totals for Muleshoe Mesonet Station for the whole year in 2022, as of today, 4 inches and 2/10, and the Earth Mesonet Station next to Toke Plant has 4 inches and 68 100ths. So we're desperate for rain, especially after the last 6 days of triple-digit highs here in the Muleshoe area. But looking at our weather forecast, we should get a little bit of a reprieve, as today on Thursday, sunny, high near 95 degrees. So will be a little bit cooler this afternoon. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, and so the wind continues mostly clear, low around 65 tonight. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Then sunny on Friday, high near 95 again. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour Friday afternoon. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 65. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Saturday, sunny, high near 93. So even cooler for the weekend. Southeast winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, mostly clear Saturday night. Low around 65. Southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then on Sunday, Juneteenth, sunny, high near 93 degrees again. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday afternoon, partly cloudy, sunny night, low around 65. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Monday next week, sunny, high near 95 degrees. South winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 66. Tuesday, sunny, high near 95 degrees. Partly cloudy Tuesday night, low around 65. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 95 degrees. So that's good news that we're going to cool down into the mid to lower 90s as our highs for the next 6 to 7 days. The bad news is no rain chances so far in the 7-day forecast. So keep a prayer for rain up high on your prayer list, and keep your fingers crossed that maybe that will change and we'll get some rain going through this hot and dry June so far. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. It's time now for a commercial break here in the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. First, a message from our sponsor.
Hey Muleshoe, I'm Julia Reynolds, and whenever I come to town to visit family, I always choose Leal's Mexican restaurant, preferably more than one. My favorite is the Laura Special with extra queso. It gets no better than that. The original Leal's Mexican restaurant is located at 1010 West American Boulevard, where you can dine in with the Leal's family's authentic dishes or carry out by simply calling ahead at 806-272-3294.
Try the brand new Sun Salad available at the original Leal's right here in Muleshoe, Texas. It's crisp romaine mixed with fresh corn, red onion, red bell pepper, feta cheese, and grilled chicken with a wonderful sun dressing on it. That's the new Sun Salad available now at Leal's Mexican Restaurant right here in Muleshoe. Crisp romaine mixed with fresh corn, red onion, red bell pepper, feta cheese, and grilled chicken topped with a wonderful sun dressing now at Leal's. Well, fast approaching us, if you can believe it, is the 4th of July, an Independence Day celebration. Of course, the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce is planning plenty of activities going on right here in Muleshoe. This year it will be on Saturday, July the 2nd, and Brittany Penley, the chamber manager, has given us plenty of those details. It will be Saturday again, July the 2nd. Parade will begin at 10 a.m. down Main Street. It's Land of the Free, home of the Mule Parade. Lineup will begin at 9 a.m. that morning. Then the parade will begin down Main Street at 10 a.m. Register now at the chamber office for your parade entry number, and they will at 4 p.m. that afternoon, they will award the prize for the best float at the Independence Day Parade. Following the parade down Main Street, all around the Bailey County Courthouse there on the lawn on the east side of the building, they will have lots of activities, vendors, games, food, music, and much, much more going on until 4 p.m. Bring your lawn chairs for all-day family fun. There will be a frog and turtle races at the courthouse that begin at 1:30 p.m. It's for kids ages 4 through 12. Bring your frog or turtle. They will have prizes for first, second, and third places. There will be a cornhole tournament. Sign up by July 1st at the chamber office. It's $30 per team, and it will be on Saturday, July 2nd. At 12:30, they will start check-in, and then at 1 p.m. begin the cornhole tournament. All proceeds for the tournament will go to the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church for their fire renovation funds. The Little Miss and Mr. Firecracker pageant will be at the Courthouse Square, again on Saturday, July the 2nd. Check-in will be at 2 p.m. The pageant will begin at 2:30. It's $2 entry fee. Register by June 27th at the chamber office, or you can call Brittany for more information, 806-272-4248. This is for youngsters birth through 6 years old, and they have 3 divisions. There will be a co-ed softball tournament Saturday, July 2nd as well, going on all day. You can call to enter your team, Raymond at 806-729-1346 or Robert at 806-729-3409. Also, if you want to be a vendor there at the Courthouse Square on July 2nd, you get your chamber permit now by calling Brittany, 806-272-4248. Then, of course, things will die down in the evening hours. And then the big fireworks will be in the new city park on the west side of town, beginning at dark 30 on Saturday, July the 2nd. So the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce has a full day of activities planned, beginning with the parade at 10 a.m. Saturday, July 2nd, the Land of the Free, home of the Mule Parade, and then activities all day long until fireworks at dark 30 at the new city park. Well, we hate to say that Angela Carter, who's been one of the ministers at the First United Methodist Church for this past 2 years, is leaving, and her last Sunday to preach will be this Sunday, June the 26th, to end the month. And following the Sunday service that will begin at 11 a.m. there at First United Methodist Church, they will have a meal for Angela and her husband Brian. They both will be there. Fried chicken will be provided, and they ask all the members bring a cold side or dessert, whichever you rather, and to wish Angela Carter a fond farewell. And we will miss her. We're glad that she has been here for the past 2 years, though, and she has been a wonderful addition at the First United Methodist Church for the past 2 years. So good luck to Angela Carter as she leaves the pulpit at First United Methodist Church. Her last Sunday, again, will be Sunday, June 26th, or following the Sunday service at 11 a.m., they'll have a meal for her. Everyone is invited. Well, on Monday, we did a live stream. This past Monday, we did a live stream from City Hall of the June Muleshoe City Council regular meeting, and they talked about the movie in the park, which will start at dusk, nearly dark. It will be today, this evening, and will feature Encanto, the movie for kids, Encanto. So make sure and bring all of your kiddos out to the west side, it's the east side of the West New City Park, and they will have a large screen there and be showing movies in the park. It will feature Encanto, and that's this evening, Thursday, June the 16th. You can, of course, bring your blankets along with your chairs out. They will have a concession stand open that will be serving drinks and snacks out there at the New City Park. You can watch the video as well as Ramon Sanchez, the city manager, talks about the successful youth fishing day that was held earlier in the month on June 4th, as they had just under 100 youth fishermen come out and register for the youth fishing day, and they gave out lots of prizes and goodies there at the Muleshoe New City Park at Lake Muleshoe. Also, they had a successful opening to the Muleshoe Water Park, as they had more than allowed into the park show up, so they had to start a line and each kid left, they let another kid in. And you can hear Ramon Sanchez talk all about that in Monday's Muleshoe City Council meeting. If you're wondering, the Muleshoe Water Park is closed every Monday. They're open Tuesdays 1 until 6, and then ladies' night on Tuesday evening 6:30 until 8. Wednesdays 1 until 6, Thursday 1 until 6, and then Friday 1 until 8 p.m. Teen night is every Friday night 8:30 until 10 p.m. Then Saturdays they're open 1 until 8 again, and Sundays 1 until 6 p.m. at the Muleshoe Water Park. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center reminds you to get vaccinated. Muleshoe, for you, your family, for your community, and for your country. All can be done at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Just give them a call today, 806-272-4524. They're also reminding you to continue your recovery close to home. If you or a loved one needs more time to heal after an illness, injury, surgery, the Swing Bed program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center can help out. Call the Swing Bed coordinator at 806-272-4524 or go by their website, muleshoehospital.com/recovery for more information. Well, a few weeks ago, Amarillo College released a press release in honor of their former student, Roman Leal, completing his Yale Law School days. And, of course, Roman is the son of Victor and Debbie Leal here in Muleshoe, and also the grandson of Irma Leal. We thought we would read you this really interesting press release they put out. It says, former AC student Roman Leal completes studies at Yale Law School. There's no doubt that students who begin their exploration of academia at a community college can and do matriculate to universities of great distinction. A sterling example of that is former Amarillo College student Roman Leal, who in May received his Juris Doctorate from Yale Law School. The accomplishment was achieved just 3 short years after he scored in the top 3% of the law school on the law school admissions test, the LSAT. Leal, whose transferable Amarillo College credit hours laid the foundation for a bachelor's degree in English at West Texas A&M University, chose Yale over a number of law schools to which he was accepted, including Harvard. Leal's next stop will be at prestigious California-based law firm Munger, Tullis & Olson, where he will launch his professional career this summer. Moreover, he will begin serving a career-expanding clerkship in January with Judge Gabriel Sanchez of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit. While his path to a career in jurisprudence was atypical, and there is more to this story than academics, Leal believes that some portion of his scholarly success was achieved not in spite of his community college experience, but because of it. I loved my time at Amarillo College, Leal said. I especially loved the environment and the diversity in the classrooms, the ethnic and age diversity, the diversity of backgrounds of all the people. It was such a profound environment in which to learn and interact, so enlightening, like drinking water from a fire hose. I think only 4 of us in my class at Yale started out at community colleges, he said, and I think we had an enormous advantage over our peers because we've seen and interacted with a diverse cross-section of the country, people with whom most students at Yale Law School are unfamiliar. Leal was 17 years old in 2009 when he first enrolled at Amarillo College, and he was already a budding entrepreneur at the time. Roman and his girlfriend Amy, now his wife, were both 17 when they launched a wholesale coffee roasting business in their garage. It grew by the third year. They decided to expand into the retail market and opened a shop. Evocation Coffee flourished, but it also required a lot of additional time to operate. So Roman, who had amassed a couple dozen credit hours at AC, by then stopped out of college to pour his heart and soul into the coffee business. Yet there came a day when an altogether different dream began to brew. The way Roman tells it, he and his friend, both 25 at the time, are having cups of Evocation's Best when the friend pointed out that both their career paths were basically set in stone. By holding to their present trajectories, the friend said, they could pretty much predict how their professional lives would unfold over the next 25 years and basically foresee that life will be like for each of them at 50. I decided right at that moment that I didn't want to be selling coffee when I was 50, Leal says. I mean, I love the coffee business, and we were doing great, and we're just about to expand to another city, but I knew that if I was ever going to do something other than sell coffee, I would have to act right then, and so I did. I like solving puzzles, and I like debating and writing, he said. Becoming a lawyer seemed like a natural career track that would satisfy all those passions. Roman and Amy immediately began outsourcing the day-to-day grind of their coffee empire. Roman undertook more classes at AC, focusing on English. Those accomplished, he transferred to WT and set his sights on the study of law, preferably at an Ivy League school, a plan he obviously saw to fruition. At Yale, he was handpicked by the dean, Heather Gerken, to serve as her research assistant after she was appointed to President Biden's commission to review judiciary issues such as increasing the size of the Supreme Court and mandatory retirement ages for federal judges. He also was privileged to serve an internship with U.S. District Judge James Botsberg in the District of Columbia. Yet even having enjoyed many unique and impactful mentorships since his initial foray into higher education, Leal readily continues to give his First college, it's due. I've had immense privilege of learning from amazing professors at WT and Yale, but I can say without a doubt that the faculty at Amarillo College are first class, he said. They serve a student body with a wide range of unique challenges, yet they rise to the occasion to inspire a love of learning in incredible ways. Amarillo College was close to home, incredibly inexpensive, and I was able to take a lot of courses that were very interesting and useful, like business law, which helped me at our coffee shop and at Yale Law School as well. AC is where I developed my love of English. I'm eternally indebted to AC for my experiences there. And that, of course, again, about Roman Leal, who is the son of Victor and Debbie Leal of Muleshoe, the grandson of Irma Leal. He's got tons of aunts and uncles and cousins here in Muleshoe as well. And congratulations and good luck as he begins his law career beginning this summer, as he just graduated from Yale Law School. On your prayer list today, remember Betty Ennis, Cliff Black, Tom and Linda Watson, Dorothy Wire, Kearney Scoggin, Betty Noble, Marjorie Morgan. Keep all those that are attending summer camps on your prayer list today. Terry Byers, Gabby Stone, Tina Castillo, Julie Cage, Joby Claiborne, Connie Alanis, Rich Magby, Paul Hammer needs to be on your prayer list today. Jerry Hicks, Doris Scott, Ruby Green. She's just turning 103 years old, Ruby Green. On your prayer list, keep those that are families and friends of those who've recently lost a loved one, including the family of Trey Fontrop, the family of Mary Alice Rom, the family of Barbara Mae Blackman, the family of Mary Elizabeth Powell, the family of Carrie John Schuster, the family of Luna Ray Stanford, and the family of Ernestine Priscilla Wilbanks Little. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program along with all of our older archived ones, years and years of it, available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the front page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Some South Africans find a home in Winnsboro. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
A restaurant in Winnsboro serves traditional seafood, steaks, and smoked chicken, but also serves some South African dishes. Jackie and Philip Stridham have their restaurant called Leafy, a popular Afrikaans word that means sweetheart. They came to the U.S. in 1999 after running a successful real estate business in Johannesburg, a city with a high crime rate.
Everybody in South Africa told us, don't come back. It's very dangerous and everything. Before we left there, they were breaking into our offices every night, or tried to every night.
Jackie says they landed in New York after a 21-hour flight.
We landed in New York with 2 babies and 8 suitcases, and the tickets to Dallas is $800 a piece. And if you convert that in South African money, it is a lot of money.
They headed for Dallas, where they were going to study real estate through the RE/MAX organization.
We came with a Greyhound bus. That gave us a wonderful opportunity to just rest.
The kids became Texanized in a hurry.
They did, and then we just couldn't think of taking them back,
They met a South African man who invited the family to his farm near Winnsboro.
I don't know, my my kids had such a good time on the farm that weekend. On our way back to Dallas, my daughter, she was 15 then, she says, Mama, you know, we're going to have to move there. And I said, baby, I would love to, but it's too far from Dallas. I won't be able to drive back and forth for business. How are we going to make a living? And she said, Mama, we just have to follow our heart and God will provide.
They did move to Winnsboro and opened the restaurant in 2010. They don't plan to go back to South Africa.
What we do now is we get enough money together and then we send it over to them and they come here, our family and friends. We go places that we have not been here in America.
Jackie Stridham of Leafy Restaurant in Winnsboro. It has been called the best restaurant in East Texas. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.